Have you ever reached into your closet, so excited to put together a killer look, only to pull out your favorite synthetic wig and realize it looks less like a glamorous blowout and more like a traumatized tumbleweed? Yeah, me too. Honestly, there is nothing quite as heart-sinking as seeing that beautiful, gender-affirming crown of yours tangled up into a matted, frizzy mess. It is so frustrating. But before you panic and throw it in the trash, take a deep breath. You haven't ruined it, and you definitely do not need to drop another $100 on a replacement. Welcome back to My Life, My Rules, your safe space for all things queer, trans, and beautifully authentic. Today, we're saving your hair. I am going to walk you through exactly how to revive a tangled synthetic wig fast. Whether you're a trans woman, a crossdresser, or just someone who loves the magic of a good wig to express who you really are, this routine is going to change your life. Let's be real for a second. For a lot of us in the community, hair is not just hair. It's a lifeline. When you're early in your transition, or when you're exploring your feminine side as a crossdresser, a wig is often the very first thing that helps you see your true self in the mirror. It brings that rush of gender euphoria that is just indescribable. It's a shield, it's a statement, and it's a huge part of feeling confident and safe when you walk out the front door. So when that wig starts looking rough, it can really mess with your confidence. It can make you feel dysphoric or just straight up discouraged. I remember the first synthetic wig I ever bought. I wore it everywhere. I slept in it once, which, by the way, don't ever do that, and it got so tangled at the nape of the neck that I actually cried. I thought I had destroyed the one thing making me feel beautiful. But here's the thing the wig industry doesn't always tell you. Synthetic wigs are just plastic fibers, and plastic can be reshaped. You just need the right tools, a little bit of patience, and a little bit of love. So, let's get into the rescue mission. First things first, you need to gather your tools. Please, do not try to tackle a matted wig with your standard everyday hairbrush. That is a recipe for disaster and stretched out, ruined fibers. You need a wide-tooth comb, or even better, a wig brush with metal prongs. Plastic brushes create static, and static is the absolute ultimate enemy of synthetic hair. You're also going to need some kind of detangling slip. Now, you can buy expensive synthetic wig conditioners online, but honestly, the best hack is probably sitting in your laundry room right now. Liquid fabric softener. Just mix 1 part fabric softener with 3 parts plain water in a cheap spray bottle. Give it a good shake, and you've got a magic potion. Synthetic hair is basically fabric anyway, so this makes perfect sense when you think about it. It coats the fibers, makes them slippery, and gets rid of that horrible static electricity. If you don't want to use fabric softener, a silicone-based detangling spray works wonders too. You'll also need a canvas blockhead and some T-pins. Do not try to detangle the wig while it's on your head, or while awkwardly holding it in your lap. Pin that girl down securely so you can use both of your hands. Alright, your wig is pinned down, and you're ready to work. Start by generously spraying your detangling mixture all over the hair. Don't be shy with it. Focus especially on the nape of the neck, because we all know that is where the absolute worst rat nests happen from rubbing against our shoulders, our collars, and our coats. Let that mixture sit for just a couple of minutes to really soften up the tangles. Now, this is the most important part of the entire process, so listen closely. You have to start combing from the very bottom of the hair, the ends. Never, ever start at the roots and pull down. If you do that, you're just pushing all the little knots into one giant, impossible mega knot, and you will end up ripping the hair right out of the lace. Start at the bottom inch, gently working your wide-tooth comb through. Once that bottom section is clear, move an inch higher, and then another inch. Work your way up to the roots slowly. If you hit a really stubborn tangle, don't yank it. Hold the hair firmly just above the knot with one hand, so you aren't pulling on the delicate wig cap, and gently pick at the knot with the end of your comb or your fingers until it loosens up. Put on a good podcast or your favorite playlist, because this part requires a little bit of zen. It's actually kind of therapeutic once you get into the rhythm of it. Once you've fully combed through the entire wig and there are no more knots, you might notice that the hair looks a little frizzy. Detangling synthetic hair often stretches the plastic fibers just a tiny bit, leaving them looking crimped, dry, or frayed at the ends. This is the exact moment where people usually give up and think the wig is completely dead. But this is actually where the real magic happens. We're going to use heat. Now, I know what you're thinking. Heat on a synthetic wig? Are you crazy? Hear me out. Unless your wig specifically says it's heat-friendly, a traditional flat iron will melt it into a literal plastic puddle. Don't use a curling iron. Don't use a hairdryer on high heat. We're going to use steam. A handheld garment steamer is the absolute holy grail for synthetic wigs. The steam gets hot enough to soften the plastic fibers and reset their shape, but because it is wet heat, it won't melt them. Grab your steamer in one hand and your comb in the other. Turn the steamer on and let it get nice and hot. Take a small section of the hair, run the comb through it, and follow the comb directly with the nozzle of the steamer, moving slowly from the roots all the way down to the ends. You are basically ironing the hair, but with steam. You will literally watch the frizz disappear right in front of your eyes. The hair will fall bone straight, sleek, and look completely brand new. It is incredibly satisfying. Make sure you keep the steamer moving. Don't just hold it in one spot, and please be careful not to burn your fingers with the steam. Now, if you don't have a garment steamer, don't worry. I have got a backup method for you. You can use the hot water bath technique. Boil a pot of water, take it off the stove, and let it sit for a minute or two so it's just under boiling. Then, holding the wig by the lace front or the top of the cap, gently dip the lengths of the hair into the hot water, pull it out, and let it hang straight. The hot water does the exact same thing as the steam. It resets the synthetic fibers perfectly. Just remember that this kind of heat makes synthetic hair perfectly straight. If your wig originally had big bouncy curls, you will lose them. But you can always put sponge rollers in the hair while it's warm to set beautiful new curls once it cools down. After you have steamed or hot water dipped your wig, let it air dry completely. Do not comb it while it's hot and wet, because the fibers are extremely fragile and stretchy in that state. Just let it cool down and dry on its own time. Once it's completely dry, give it one last gentle brush through. If it looks a little too shiny and fake after its spa treatment, just add a tiny spritz of dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is the ultimate trick for taking away that plastic glare and making it look like natural human hair. And just like that, your beautiful wig is back from the dead. It's soft, it has movement, and it's ready to make you feel like the absolute queen you are. Taking care of your wigs is honestly a beautiful form of self-care. It's about respecting the things that help you express your identity to the world. We all deserve to look in the mirror and smile at the person looking back. And sometimes a fresh, silky wig is exactly what it takes to get there. Whether you wear wigs every single day to feel safe and affirmed, or just on special occasions when you want to feel a little extra glamorous, knowing how to maintain them saves you so much money and keeps you feeling confident. Don't let a few tangles steal your joy. You've got the power to fix it. I really hope this guide helps you save some of your favorite pieces. If you try this method, please let me know how it goes in the comments down below. Did the fabric softener trick blow your mind? Because it definitely blew mine the first time I tried it. If you have any of your own secret wig revival tips or funny disaster stories, share them with the community. We're all here to learn from each other and support each other. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Here at My Life, My Rules, we are all about lifting each other up, sharing our journeys, and looking fabulous while we do it. Remember, your identity is valid, your journey is beautiful, and you are loved exactly as you are. Keep shining, keep being your authentic self, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!